Many people don't find out they've been a victim of a data breach until months or even years after it actually happened. Usually it's when your inbox suddenly gets flooded with weird spam, or you get an email from a company saying, "We had an incident." Today, I'm going to explain how to check if your information is already floating around out there, red flags to look out for in your daily routine, and what to actually do if your details turn up in a leak. The best place to start is a site called Have I Been Pwned. It's run by a security researcher called Troy Hunt, and it's basically the industry standard for tracking leaked databases. Head to the site, type in your email address and check it against billions of breached records. It doesn't reveal your actual passwords to anyone, but it gives you a clear list of which companies got breached, when that happened, and what kind of data was exposed, like whether it was maybe just passwords or physical addresses and phone numbers as well. Mozilla Monitor is another solid alternative that does something very similar. So one thing to watch out for here, ironically, your account was breached emails are one of the most common phishing tricks out there. If you get an urgent email claiming your data was leaked, don't click anything in that email. Go directly to Have I Been Pwned or Mozilla Monitor to check there yourself. Interestingly though, most people don't even need to head to a third-party website to do this. Your phone is probably already doing the same thing. If you're on an iPhone, go to Settings, tap Passwords and check Security. iOS checks your saved passwords against known data dumps and flags anything compromised. It will also highlight other issues like reused passwords. On Android or Chrome, you can open Google Password Manager and run a password checkup for the exact same thing. Also, if you already pay for a VPN, check your app settings. A lot of the major providers like NordVPN with its dark web monitor or Surfshark with Surfshark Alert have built-in leak monitoring. You just turn the toggle on, add your email or phone number, and the app pings you automatically if your credentials pop up in a fresh breach. Beyond running a manual check, there are a few obvious warning signs in your everyday routine that usually mean your credentials were part of a recent leak. So one big sign is a sudden spike in super targeted spam, especially text messages addressing you by your actual name or emails pretending to be from services you actually use. Another major warning sign is getting random two-factor authentication codes sent to your phone or authenticator app when you didn't try to log in. That means someone already has your password and is currently trying to force their way in. This is quite sinister, and if this happens, don't hesitate to change your password for that site. If your email or password turns up in a breach, don't panic, but do take a couple of minutes to lock things down. First, change the password for that breach service and, more importantly, change it on any other site where you reused that same password. This is why using unique passwords with a good password manager is just so important. Second, turn on two-factor authentication wherever it's available. And finally, if sensitive stuff like your social security number or financial info was caught in a major leak, put a freeze on your credit reports. You'll need to do this separately with all three bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, but it's free, it takes just a few minutes online, and you can lift it just as easily whenever you actually need your credit checked. Checking your data leak status even just once or twice a year is a super simple habit that prevents a massive headache down the line. Let me know in the comments if you've got any more tips on this, and subscribe to the Privacy Lab for more simple privacy advice. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.